There comes a time where noise doesn't fix it, the back and forth doesn't fix it, all the this and that doesn't fix it, and you are tired. And the reality is, you have to know and understand that what's meant for you won't miss you. So you're done talking. You're done with the back and forth. You're done with the stress, the rigmarole, the hamster wheel, the back and forth of over and over and over and over again. It's draining me just to say it, but you're tired of it. But the reality is, you forgot who you are, and you forgot the power that you come with. And I want to make this video today for all of us, single, married, indifferent, whatever your situation is. I want to make this video for you to remember who you are and understand and trust and know that you are the one, that you are the light, that you bring the juice. And everywhere you go, there you are, that you're in people's lives, making their life better, making their life great, even though they can't acknowledge it. But they're going to feel it, and they're going to know, even though they won't honor you. And I'm titling this video, Who Wants to Be Your Ex? Because the reality is, who does? Who wants to be your ex when you came in their lives and provided financial security? A lot of people out here, family, they don't have financial security. They don't have the means to the end like you did. And even though it's not just the dollar, you provided well-being. You were consistently there to help these individuals out when they needed you the most. Consistently there when they missed a payment or something came up in their account or something happened and they just needed to hold something. That was you. You were there for her when she needed you the most. You were there every single time. But what about when you needed them the most? Were they there? And oftentimes they're not, family. But they took you for granted and they started living in your energy, living all in your anointing and mistaking your anointing for their own. So they got comfortable with your financial help. They got comfortable in your financial prosperity. You were giving and giving and giving, and they were taking and taking and taking and forgetting to reciprocate. They were taking and taking and taking and not being appreciative of the blessing that you brought to their lives. They were taking and taking and taking, and it wasn't adding up. And you knew it, but they knew it too. But they wanted to see, how long can I do this? They knew and they know, and they will always know that they had a wonderful person in their lives, and that person was you. But they know that though. You helped them with their stability. You help them to get to where they are. A lot of people may not even acknowledge it, but a lot of times, if they're a little bit further in their life, it's probably because of you. And they don't want to speak it, they don't want to honor it, but we all know that is true. And they know it too. And who wants to be your ex when you were good to them? And when I say good, I mean good, good. When I say good, I mean kind, kind. These people have family and friends, and all these people, other people weren't doing for them what you were doing for them. Tell me I'm lying. Where other people were not doing for them what you were doing for them. Nah, other people were probably using them, right? Leveraging off of them. Other people were not caring for them the way you were caring for them. Your kindness shone through after all they did to you. Some of y'all stayed. You stayed and you tried to work through because it's a relationship and you want to make it work. You tried to work through because you wanted to fix things. You tried to make it work because that was your duty. And you were kind and generous and most of all forgiving, most of all loving, most of all kind. And you were there for these individuals when nobody else was. And what did they do? What did they do? You know what I'm saying? They did not appreciate your kindness. They took you for granted oftentimes. And maybe they give you a little bit of a spark of belief, oh, I love you and I care for you. And maybe they did. Maybe they genuinely did. But maybe they didn't have the tools to hold you like they needed to. Maybe they didn't have the skills to be there for you like you needed them to be there for you. Maybe they didn't have what it took to hold the shield. And so your kindness was going unnoticed. Gratitude turned to expectation real quick when these people started to take you for granted. And the sad part is, now that you've removed your energy and now that you're gone, they feel it. They feel it now that your energy is removed and now that you're gone, they feel it, and it's so sad. And I always wonder to myself, like, yo, why do things have to be this way? Why do some people have to lose a good thing before they realize what it is? Why do some people have to fumble the bag? Why can't things just work naturally the way they're supposed to and organically? Why can't people just commit to their commitments? And then I'm reminded that each one of us is individually different. and that each of us is on a different walk, and everyone is not where you are. Everyone's not where you are on your journey. Some people are just not. And they attach themselves to people that can help them and that are good and stable and kind. But the reality is, some of these individuals have no good intentions for the future. Maybe they're future faking, or maybe they just can't get it together, or maybe as much as they try to get it together, they're not strong enough to. And who wants to be your ex, knowing good and well the type of energy that you carry? You are emotionally strong for them. Who wants to be your ex when you were emotionally strong for them? You were emotionally there for them and reliable. Reliable. They can come to you for anything. No matter what you were doing, whether you were busy, working, indifferent, you would stop what you were doing just to have a conversation with these folks. You would take time from your mental strength and your mental energy and give it to them just so they could feel better, just so they could feel good about who they are. Come on, man. You think these people don't miss that? You think these people can't realize that and don't honor that, man? Please. Yo, one thing I learned, people are not stupid. People are not stupid. They may try to act like they are. They may try to move like they don't know. No, that's just them not wanting to take accountability. These people are not stupid. And they know what it is. They knew what it was from the beginning. They know who you are. So when you out here being there for them emotionally, the minute you need them, were they there for you emotionally? And if they were, was it short-lived? Were they able to give you what you were giving them? Yo, you were done talking. You were done with the back and forth. You were done with the lip service, trying to convince them and validate yourself and show them who you truly are and what you bring to their lives, because you were tired of doing it because you realized you didn't have to. You don't have to do it. You never did. You never, ever, ever had to insert yourself in their lives for you to feel noticed and heard and for you to be seen. Because at the end of the day, you already are. And what's meant for you won't miss you. What's meant for you will always be there for you. And what's meant for you is going to come and get you in a good way. In a good way. And it'll be healthy. And these people don't, man, these people are so sad to be your ex because of the deep personal investment you made in their lives. You weren't just invested in them. You were invested in their kids. You were invested in their future. You were invested in their business ideas, their hopes, their goals, and their dreams. You actually wanted them to be better. Who won't miss that? Who won't miss that? A lot of people weren't out here making personal investments in these people. They weren't out here making investments in these individuals. Nah, that was just you. That was just you. And they miss you, family, because at the end of the day, who wants to be your ex when there's nobody out there as good as you? They tried, family. They searched north, south, east, and west. They even went and got them some old supply. They went and tried to make somebody you. She tried to make him you, yo. She was telling him the things that he needed to do so that he can be more like you. He was out here trying to make her you, man, running back. It's so sickening to me, yo, that these people have the blessing the whole doggone time in their lives, and this is what they choose to do. So family, I want to encourage you today and let you know the type of time you're on, the strength that you carry, the person that you are, the value that you bring every single time, every day. And I feel like we get so lost when we're out here just being ourselves. We get so lost when we're out here just being a good person, doing what we know to do, doing the things that we were raised to do, and that's just to be good, to be loving, helpful, and kind. Y'all were praying for these people. Y'all were sitting here putting yourself on a back burner for these people. You were out here making them the main character of your own story, and they couldn't even appreciate it. Make it make sense. Let me just take a moment of silence and think about that. They couldn't even appreciate it. And how sad is it? Because when you removed yourself and you removed your energy, now they feel it. And it didn't have to be that way. Now your absence is felt. Now they're wishing and hoping and pleading that they could get one more opportunity just to make things right. And maybe that opportunity won't present itself. Maybe it won't. And now they're having to take a strong look at themselves and look at themselves under a microscope and realize, man, I need to change. And maybe they'll change, or maybe it'll be too hard for them. Maybe they'll continue in their lives moving the way that they did, but it doesn't matter what they do because you left a tremendous mark in their lives. But you know that though, and they know it. And sometimes when you're out here making somebody else the main character of your own story, it's hard to remember. It's hard to remember who you are, the value that you bring, the energy and the blessings that you come with, and the fact that you are making their lives great again. They see it, they feel it, and they know it. And they out here searching far and wide and looking far and wide and coming up short every time because the grass wasn't greener. But they knew that though. So they was out here trying to save face, out here trying to celebrate failure and celebrate sadness and celebrate missed opportunities. Because at the end of the day, people like you, blessings like you, that doesn't come around more than once. It doesn't come around more than once. And they sealed their fate. They sealed their fate. But as of you, as far as you go, you're going to be fine. Every single thing in your life that you want is coming to you, whether that's relationships, whether that's finances, all the things, the desires of your heart, it is coming to you, and it's coming in due time. It's coming in the right time. And all you have to do is focus on you. And you pulling that energy back from them, that's energy for you to heal. Energy for you to wrap yourself in and heal. Don't you ever lose sight of who you are again. Ever. And I know it's easy when you're out here trying to fix people and not admitting it. I know it's easy when you're out here trying to make somebody the person that you believe that they could be because they have potential, but that's just about it. Family, at the end of the day, life is too short to be taking your energy and siphoning it off to people that are not deserving of it. Because the person that's meant to be in your life, they're going to be in your life. The person that's meant to be married to you, the person that's meant to go that extra mile with you, it will be there. And at the end of the day, your only focus is you and the things that you have responsibility over. I'm going to ask you one more time, and I want y'all to look me dead in my face. Who wants to be your ex? I'll wait. Who? You are a blessing, a good and wonderful kind person, and nobody's perfect. True indeed, you make mistakes, but not like their mistakes. Not like it. And you struggle and strive to be better yourself each day. Each day you wake up and you want to be a better version than you were the day before. So tell me, who doesn't miss that? These people are not out here trying to change. These people are not out here trying to fix themselves and be better. No, man, these people are out here coming up short, out here living lives just recklessly, running rampant, being unhinged, having no discipline, none whatsoever. But you are different, and you know it. Who wants to be your ex? Nobody does. Stay inspired. I want to thank you so much for watching my content. I started my YouTube channel to share the many lessons I learned along the way, and I appreciate you so much. All of the love that you show, I love everything about it, and I want to thank you for being who you are. I hope that you please subscribe to my page and more good things to come. Stay inspired.